So all this time you thought, okay, Vegas, you go on the strip and there's so many people at the hotels and you have to pay for the valet and maybe you have to wait to park your car or you have to take a cab from the airport and then just wait for long lines. So you could skip all that and you could come to Otonomus Hotel, which opened today. So here you could self-park or you could get dropped off at the front of the hotel. And it looks like an apartment from the outside, but it is a hotel. You'll use your phone to check in and check out and open the door and everything. You want to use your phone and check in and then come to the door and you'll use your QR code that's right in front of the door. So it's actually right next to the door. So use your phone app and then scan it and it will open the door for you. So far, there have been keys that was keyless. So you could use your phone, but then I never had an experience using the QR code to open the door. So that's how you come in to your room and it looks like this. Okay, so this is the bathroom. It's pretty big for one person. Okay, this is really long and big, so I'll say you could have your whole family and stay here for a lot of cabinets. A lot of empty spaces. Okay, this is nice. You could open the full door and just walk in. Let me see the pressure. Pretty strong. Okay, so this is the day one.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so I usually go to like Wind Tower and like suites in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But like I thought today's the day one here, right?
Right.
So it just opened today. So
Yeah.
I want to know like what are some pros and cons like staying here versus like the one on the street.
Yeah. Hi everyone, my name is Martina, and as Jeannie said, it's day one here, so she's actually guest number 2. You're guest number 2 at the Otonomus Hotel. Yes! So there's a lot going on. We are barely opening, and we're so thankful to have our first guest here giving us a chance. Pros and cons. So I would say the pro is that there's so much under development here at Otonomus. So day one, but we have phases of technology that's coming live here in Vegas, which is super nice. A lot of flexibility with technology. So one of the pros that's coming online is that your whole digital check-in experience is going to be really streamlined, fast, and easy. But the second pro that I think is really nice to highlight is that you have a discreet butler door, which is next to your room door.
Right.
So anytime you need amenities or any deliveries or any food deliveries, for example, you can get it delivered in that private, discreet door. Have to ever be bothered. So there are many times when I'm in a hotel,
right,
and I'm in the shower, or
yeah,
I don't want to like see anyone.
Knock on the door, like ring the bell.
Yeah, several times. And if you don't answer it, they won't deliver your items.
Right.
They won't deliver your food. They won't deliver your like robe or your towels. So here, the nice thing is that once the tech, because again, we're deploying it in different stages. We deploy a few this week and then next month. So once the tech is fully rolled out, you'll receive a text message that says your items are delivered. So for example, we have something getting delivered to Jeannie right now, and it's going to be delivered to her e-butler. So we don't have to bother her. But in the future, as we develop it, you'll get a text message that says on your app that you received your items.
Oh,
that's
nice.
a pro.
Yeah.
The other pro is that the space of the rooms, so we have a residential feeling to our rooms. So half of Otonomus, little less than half of it is residential, and the other half is hotel. So what we're doing here is we're offering a new type of experience for guests. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. So the one thing that you'll notice is this room itself is so about big. It's huge. It's about 1,200 square feet. And it's a 1-bedroom suite. So all of our rooms here are suites. And they at least start at 900 square feet. You have a corner one, so it's 1,200 square feet. So the pro is that you can travel with a bunch of friends and enjoy the space and the connectivity. And then the nice thing is that when you do travel, like with more friends or family, or let's say like, you know, just celebrating anything, you can use the technology on the app, the key app, to continuously connect more and more rooms.
So can all the members join the group or have the app as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can share keys, you can share profiles, and then when you build your reservation before you book it, you can book up to a 6-bedroom connecting suite.
Oh, wow.
So if you're coming with like 25 people and you all want to be on the same floor, here it's possible. You can book up to 6 rooms connecting, and that's why you have these connecting doors that are either locked or unlocked with the technology. Okay. So if you were to purchase that room, you would unlock it on the key. Which is key is our app. So that's another pro. Another pro that isn't here yet, but I'm going to talk about the future, is that we're going to have 3 lifestyle restaurants. We're going to have a Lebanese restaurant. We're going to have a Korean restaurant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Korean barbecue.
I'm Korean.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Oh, okay, amazing. So, yeah.
Are you Lebanese?
I'm half Lebanese.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Lebanese and Armenian.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
Okay, so
you gotta come back. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, representing 818 forever.
Oh, wow.
I refuse. Yes, I refuse to change my area code. My phone number is staying with me.
Mine's
for life.
405.
Oh, really?
Yeah, San Francisco.
Yeah. I figured. That's so cool. You're gonna have to come back when our Korean restaurants open.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to test it out.
So Lebanese, Korean.
Yeah.
And
Our O Bar, which is gonna open next week, is in the lobby. It's gonna be super sexy, very sultry, very like. I would say we're all about vibes. So when you're in the lobby, it doesn't feel like just a lobby bar. It's gonna have a really nice kind of, you know, chic vibe. Okay. We're also gonna have a sushi restaurant as well on property. Yeah, so we have all these restaurants that are coming up soon. We're about 7 minutes away from the strip, which is a positive. So you're not directly on the strip. So you're kind of like in a more industrial area, but there's a lot of local community. There's local gems, local restaurants. So you're close to the local areas, you're close to the strip. I would say the cons, if you like to gamble, we don't have a casino here, so we don't have the casino experience. When you talk about luxury, we don't have that traditional luxury experience. We're a different experience. We're more about the future of technology as we're building. We're more about modern, contemporary feel. So it's a little bit of that quiet luxury where it's subtle, very, very fluid. So if you like traditional luxury, we're not traditional luxury. We're more of that quiet, cool, easygoing, I say laid back luxury, very chill, right? So that's kind of what we're known for. When you talk about con, if you want to be on the strip, again, the con is we're not directly on the strip, but we're close enough. So
less
it depends.
traffic.
Less
so
traffic.
it goes to pro again.
Yes, pro, exactly. No resort fees. No parking
no
fees.
valets.
No, yeah, exactly. So you really are getting so much value and so much space for your money. So when it comes to Vegas, a lot of people are saying Vegas is getting really expensive. Vegas is a little overrated sometimes with how expensive things are getting. But here at Otonomus, the nice thing, the pro, is that you're getting so much more for your money. The space, the service. Even though we say AI powered hotel, we aren't just we're not run by robots. It's people. Right. So
that's what I realized. I expected like a robot like going around.
We do have a robot coming. He's coming August 1st. His name is Otto, and he's one robot. He's very friendly. He's still under development.
So is he gonna bring the stuff to the butler?
No, so he's gonna be in the lobby, basically talking. He has a really fun personality. So like, he's gonna engage with our guests, make jokes with our guests, give them advice on like Las Vegas, where to stay, where to go, like for food suggestions. So we have that technology that's coming every few weeks. It's more and more and more. But at the end of the day, what the pro is that we're a boutique hotel in Las Vegas that doesn't exist in Vegas. We have maybe 2 other hotels that are small, but they're not mindful and thoughtful as far as the service. And like what we're doing here is we're bringing back boutique service here. Vegas is known for massive resorts. We're a boutique. We're hands-on. We have a team that's very, very in touch with our guests. Like, you know, we've already called you probably too many times to see how you're doing. But that's a pro, so we really care about our guests.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I would say those are the pros and cons.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ajini, thank you so much. You're so sweet. You have the best smile too.
So I had an unofficial personal interview with Steve and Philippe last night, and today I have an official actual interview with Philippe, the founder, and it was really interesting. And then I got like so many insights from him, and it was so great. I wish I had more time today, but I have to fly back to Chicago. Okay, hi guys. So I'm here with the CEO. His name is Philippe.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask him some questions, and because this is such a new hotel and maybe you guys have never heard of it, so I'm gonna give you some insights to it. So number 1, where's the name coming from? Okay, so this name is called Otonomus, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so how's this name came about?
Well, we wanted to create something new, and what we wanted to do, we wanted to have some autonomy and that experience, right? That's where the name came from, like Otonomus. It's really human-centric, so you're gonna see a lot of the team here, a good team, but a few things that bothers you usually in a hotel. So what does typically bothers you in a hotel? Personally, what bothers me is people coming every morning, knocking on my door to ask me if I want to clean the room, right? Especially if you forget to put do not disturb, then you're done, because they're gonna knock on you. And the worst part of that is when they knock on you and you tell them to come back in 30 minutes, and you're not ready in 30 minutes, right? So now you're stressing out. So it's these functions like this, room service. So if you order anything on room service, or if you order room cleaning, then you don't have to see anybody. You just order it through the app. Like, you just take an appointment. If you order, let's say, extra towels, they'll come in your e-butler from the outside.
That's very convenient.
Yeah, they put it in the e-butler. You can open from the inside, so you don't have to see anybody. You don't even have to be in the room. You can be somewhere else, and then remember that you need a toothpaste or a towel. And no one will access the room as long as you're in the room. No one will bother you. You don't have to be here. and you just get notified that the stuff has been delivered. So
Okay.
also checking in, it's the same. So you don't have to check in with anybody. You can virtually check in on your app, go straight to your room. It's stuff like that. So if you want to communicate, we're all here. But if you
Okay.
want to be on your own, you can be on your own. So it's the guest choice, basically.
Okay, so autonomous like starts with an A, but then why is this like autonomous? So is there like a reason why it's autonomous? Like instead of an A to an O? Because like it could be misspelled, right?
Yes, there is a reason. The reason is to be different. We want it to be different starting from the first letter of the name. And then we're going to be different all along throughout the experience until the end. So we like to be different. It's a differentiator. It's a disruptor as a concept, and we're going to talk about it. But starting with the first letter of the first name, that's how we decided to be different.
So I stayed here last night, and yesterday was day 1. So I really liked it, but then I don't think all the shops are open. Pool's not open yet. Some are still on the project. So I'm wondering when everything's gonna be open.
So, for the pools, and we were waiting for inspection. You were our first guest ever. So
Oh, wow.
that's gonna go in the books forever. So you were the first one to come, and we were so excited. We had delays in construction. So we pass inspections finally tomorrow. So we'll have water in the pool. Everything will be ready within a week. The shops will start coming online in the fall, next fall, and they'll come right after each other. So by first quarter of next year, we'll have all the shops, all the restaurants, everything is open.
So do you have like a specific business model for this hotel?
Absolutely. This hotel is very, very unique, starting from the room types. I mean, you see we're sitting here in a 3-bedroom apartment. Basically, what we did is we got the best of what you find on Airbnb and the likes, and then we got the best of what you find in a good service 5-star hotel. We put them together, and the glue to all of this is the technology, is the AI-powered technology, and that's how we were able to give you the best of both worlds. So here you find 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom. We call them physical units, and then also we can connect. And when you connect, we call them virtual units. So you can have 4, 5, and 6-bedroom units, which is a very unique product you cannot find in a hotel. Now, when you go to a place like Airbnb, the downside usually is the consistency in the guest experience, right? So sometimes you have a great experience, sometimes you have not as good of an experience, depending on the host, the pictures, how quick the service is, how responsive it is if you need something. The hotel is the opposite. The hotel will give you a consistency depending on the brand. You know what to expect from a Hilton, a Marriott, a One or a W hotel. But the downside is they don't have the flexibility and variety of a product. You only get that hotel room, and anything above that becomes a suite, and it's very expensive. So we wanted to give the best of both worlds at a cost that's average, like you find on Airbnb. So we created what we call an attribute-based booking. So basically, you tell us what you want, and then the AI will puzzle the room for you, being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bedroom. So we call that an attribute-based booking. And then also the AI will scrape the web on all available information on you. We'll also approach you with a gamified approach, and we create your own personal avatar, so we can tailor the stay based to your likings, right? Habits and likes and dislikes. So we really personalize the experience with a product that doesn't exist. So this is the niche we're going after. And then when you're here, we track your behaviors, and when you check out, we check the gap between what the avatar predicted you're gonna do, what you actually did. So the more you stay with us, we keep improving that stay. So we just launched the tech. It still started to work, and it's gonna take some time because, as you said, yesterday was our first day. So now we need to collect the data, start collecting the data, so the AI starts showing its power and the ability. But what we call, in short, what we call this concept, we call it the augmented hospitality experience. And I can explain to you what augmented means, right? So I believe that we live in the augmented age. You know how we went with the agricultural age, industrial age, information age, which is the internet. Now we're in the augmented age, where our capabilities as humans is being augmented with these powerful computational systems. We call them AI. So this is augmented, meaning it's not to replace human, it's to augment what these humans and what the team can do for the guest, right? Now we can personalize your stay to levels that wasn't possible before, right? So this is the concept of that brand, is augmented hospitality, where we can give you much more than you usually get at the same price. So this is the concept. And the concept, if you look at the room we're sitting in, the space, the ceiling height, the colors, it feels like home, it feels comfortable. And that was very nice, because when you say an AI-powered hotel, people think of it as like cold, you're not gonna see anybody, dark.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, and it's very, very human-centric, very, very comfortable. The ceiling height, we went like, 12 inches higher than a typical, even apartment complex. The colors, we kept them very, very homey. So we make sure you have that experience and give you the best of both worlds. But really, we're geared towards the families, kids, even business travel, having pets. We try to satisfy everybody.
Okay, and I also heard from your co-founder Steve that you guys have another hotel in Mexico. When did that open?
We opened in Mexico in December, actually, 2024.
Oh.
We haven't deployed the tech yet. The tech is just being deployed right now with this one, so we're ready to go. But it's the same concept, same product. It's in Tulum, Mexico. Beautiful, is in the heart of the jungle, basically, right 2 minutes from the beach. And that's the start of a series of hotel we're gonna open. Like I said, it's a new concept. It's a hybrid of the best of both the Airbnb and the hotel, and we're planning to take it global.
So anything that like you want to specify, like what's so special, or like why they should come here instead of going to the strip when they come to Vegas? Like any last thought that you want to add?
Absolutely. So we're only 4 minutes away from the strip. We're very, very close to the strip. So the way strategically we're positioned, that we're so close to the strip but not on the strip, so you can get the best of the strip and best off the strip. The whole experience is really unique. If you want to try something new, you should come and try and see how everything works. As you know, it's a new proprietary technology. Technology takes time to adapt, so we're just starting now. But anyway, you come with us, we will make sure you have a great experience. We would love to have you here and show you that we have the best of the best team. We're going to show you the best of Las Vegas, being off the strip, so close to the strip, having the strip lifestyle, having the Airbnb comfort of home, away from home, and having this layer of adaptation by the technology is going to make it a very unique stay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for this whole thing. And we're gonna show you, this is a 3-bedroom right now we are in. And my stay was a 1-bedroom. So I'm gonna show you with him like what's special about this place. Okay, thank you so much.
I just want to tell your
Yes.
audience here that you're going to be our guest. You're going to be in our books, in our history books. You were the first guest to come stay with us. And not only that, we're doing this video now. It's going to be also another layer of memory, that how I did the video with the first guest. We were lucky enough, we didn't know that you do this. And now our first guest ended up being somebody that's doing a short video on the new concept. And we're going to remember that for years. And thank you for doing that. We'd love to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was cool.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so where I stay was a 1-bedroom and this is a 3-bedroom. So you can see that it's fully equipped. So you see the Tesla parking lot outside. So if you want to charge your car, it's right there. Okay, today's a little gloomy in Vegas. That's not usual. So here's the kitchen. So if you come with your whole family, or if you don't want to share the unit, then you could definitely get a room next to it and then just get connected. So here's 1 bedroom. So this is the 3-bedroom. So here's the 2nd bedroom. Okay, so here's the reading room. So cute. So when I came out, so I was like done with the video, as you guys can tell, but then I saw this car and I love cars and you guys know it. So this is Lamborghini and it's electric, half gas. And here's the CEO again.
Hi guys, I'm the CEO and founder of Otonomus Hotel and I'm the owner of this car.
Yay, so tell me one statement of this car, what's so good about it? Because I love cars.
I love this car because it gives me the thrill of a sports car, gives me the comfort of a four-door car, and I love the way it looks, the way it drives.
Oh wow. Wow, this is so cool. Yeah. Oh, here's Martina, as you guys
Hi,
know
everyone.
already.
I'm back.
Okay, thank you.
Come back. We love you, Jeannie.